Smart as well. Now Teufel goes up. So they're all in for the first of the day. It's the Tui's Class 4, 1,000 metres. Just waiting on the starter to release the field on this glorious day. Now the starter about to go up onto his ladder. They're set now. Racing, a good level start, all in red, hunted out of the stalls as the early leader, followed then by Paddington Doll. Jezebel and Smart as well as going in between runners there, and dropping out to last was Teufel. Not much speed on as they settle down and leave the back and race down the side. They've got about 750 metres to go, and the leader was all in red. Now getting closer on the outside was Paddington Doll, and shortly after Paddington Doll gets to win at about a half a length of all in red. About two behind those, Smart as well, settling down well under a good rain. A length and a half then Jezebel is second last, and about two then Teufel at the tail of the field as they race up towards the turn. Race one Goulburn, and down towards the inside, all in red, about a half a length in front of Paddington Doll. Easing up behind those then came Smart as well, followed by Jezebel, and back at the tail of the field was Teufel in the straight with about 300 metres to go, shaken up while this leader's going well. All in red has kicked away the riders, very confident, followed by Paddington Doll. Running off the track was Smart as well, and Jezebel down the outside, but all in red is a mile too good, and all in red wins the opening race. Now second Paddington Doll, a close, or very close for third. We had Smart as well and Jezebel, and Teufel was last. Smart as well was lugging off all the way down the straight, but all in red is the winner. A very confident ride by Bobby Alyssa. 5 all in red, trained at Hawkesbury by Charlie Thornton. $10.60 for the win and $4 for the place. Now the judge calls for the photos for the minors. We've got Paddington Doll down towards the inside. Now the favourite, Smart as well, wanted to lug off all the way down the straight, and on its outside was Jezebel, but the winner shot away, and the winner all in red is raced by Miss Kay and Mrs. Kay Thornton, a 5-year-old chestnut mare, Vain Carrioy, out of Spirit of Zephyr, trained by Charlie Thornton, Hawkesbury. Bobby Alyssa, the winning rider, and it's bolted in, and it's now had 32 starts. 5 wins, 1 second and 5 thirds. Standing by for the minor numbers, but the winner has won very, very easily indeed, jumped to the lead and was never seriously threatened. Now you'll find that Paddington Doll second and Jezebel out very wide will get third, and it looks as though the favourite, Smart as well, will finish fourth. Now Paddington Doll 4.30 for second, Jezebel no third dividend. 5 all in red, $10.60 and $4. Paddington Doll $4.30. Insufficient starters for dividend for number 1 Jezebel. All in red, ridden by Bobby Alyssa. Second, Paddington Doll, Craig Rickson, trained at Hawkesbury. So the Hawkesbury Quinella in the first race. Michael Wilson trains Paddington Doll. And Jezebel is trained at Warwick Farm by Ross Simpson, ridden by Terry Jones. The winner returns, all in red, 2 good in the opening race, and we'll have more in just a moment.
Okay, there's the head-on shot of these horses.
Cheetah Magic. John Scorse on Let's Rumble, drawn the inside of the line. Now the line appears to be set. They're under starters' orders over there at the 1200. This is race 2, as the starter goes up onto his ladder. They're set. Face up well. Racing. Now Let's Rumble was slowly away, as was Glossy Dude, and getting out very well down towards the inside. Cheetah Magic to lead. Now moving to second there, making a good run out very wide was Windy Wagon, followed further back then Aristides Prominent. In behind those then Let's Rumble, followed by Natara Gold and Boston Harbour, and Glossy Dude down towards the inside as last as they settle down and leave the back and race down the side. At the 800 metre mark, and Cheetah Magic lobbing along about 3/4 of a length in front of Aristides. Moving to third, Windy Wagon, followed by Let's Rumble, getting up along the inside, then Natara Gold. A further break of about 2 behind those, then Boston Harbour and Glossy Dude on the inside. Racing down the side, they've got about 5.50 to go, and doing it fairly well, Cheetah Magic, but joined by, on the outside, running on fairly well as they race towards the turn, Aristides, who's applying pressure to the leader now. Back behind those, Let's Rumble as they swing, followed then by Natara Gold, and further back in the field then under pressure was Windy Wagon, but as they race down with about 300 to go, and Aristides race to the lead, running on fairly well, Natara Gold in second place, but drifting off the track, and Cheetah Magic down towards the inside. It's Aristides just in front, out very wide. Natara Gold is coming quickly now. It's Natara Gold out wide, and Aristides as they hit the line, or very close, maybe Aristides just over Natara Gold. In behind those then Cheetah Magic, further back in the field, Boston Harbour, followed then by Windy Wagon, Glossy Dude, and Let's Rumble was last. Well, they're wide apart here, very wide apart, and at times it can prove a little bit tricky. Natara Gold, or out very wide, Natara Gold, and Aristides down towards the inside. Yes, Natara Gold wanted to lug off the track in the straight. Aristides closer down towards the rail with Cheetah Magic. And they were fighting it out as they get down towards the line. But Gary Williams on Natara Gold, out very wide, is looming up on the outside now of Aristides as they go to the line. Well, there's not much in this one. Not much in it. They're so wide apart, it's either 3, Natara Gold, or number 4, Aristides. Now stand by, we'll have the result in a moment. Now number 4, is number 4 the winner? Yes, number 4 gets it on the inside, has lasted. Number 4, Aristides Kimbell, has beaten number 3, Natara Gold, out very wide on the track. In a very close finish indeed. Now that winner, Aristides, lasting down on the inside, trained by Tony Karatikasanis at Rose Hill. And I was talking to Tony before the race, and he was telling me that Aristides having its second start today. He's had a few problems with its back, but his brother, John Karatikasanis, has done marvellously well with Aristides, and Aristides holding on there to win. So congratulations to the Karatikasanis family there. Now the winner is raced by P. Sklavos, W. Gotos and P. George in partnership. A 3-year-old brown gelding by Starboard out of Aptitude, having its second start today, Aristides. Now we're standing by for the official numbers. For Aristides, 6.20 and 2.20. Natara Gold, $1.50. And Cheetah Magic, no third dividend. The numbers are 4, 3 and 7. They're official. The winner scored by a nose. A nose, the winning margin, with a length and 3/4 between second and third. A nose, a length and 3/4 as the runners return. Aristides, trained by Tony Karatikasanis at Rose Hill, 6.20 and 2.20. Natara Gold, $1.50. It's trained at Kembla Grange by Diane Lane, ridden by Gary Williams. And third, Cheetah Magic. It's trained at Hawkesbury by Raymond Walker. David O'Hare was the rider there. 4, 3, 7, runners return after race 2. The winning margin was the barest, a nose in favour of Aristides, Natara Gold and Cheetah Magic. And we'll have more in a moment.
Okay, thank you very much to Tony. Now race 2 at Goulburn, completing the dividends. Quinello $3.40, the trifecta $39.90. Kimbell, the winning rider, just dismounting there off the winner, Aristides. All right, Tari race 3's due in around.
Second favourite, 8.10 Northern Rover, 3.70 Spanish Light. Favourite, My Milady, 6.30. Imperial Bella, 10s. Master Dealer, 56. So a little between Spanish Light and Glorious Note on the New South Wales TAB. Ahead of She's Risque and My Milady. Now, Imperial Bell goes up. Yeah, thank you, Graham. Moving in well. Third event of the day. Now, My Milady goes up. She's Risque will complete the line. Now they're all in. The line is set. Spanish Light drawn down towards the inside, stands up. And this is the third event of the day. Starter goes up. 1,100 metres. And away they go. That was a good level start. Glorious Note out wide, got away well, and Northern Rover down towards the inside. In between those, Spanish Lighters looking for the lead and out very wide, going up to make a line of 4. She's Risque. Getting back was T Junction, followed by Imperial Bell. Then Master Dealer and My Milady down on the inside as last. On settling down as they leave the back and race down the side. She's Risque as the leader. Now joined again by Northern Rover in the centre and 3 wide Spanish Light. This trio are going helter-skelter out in front. The sit on those leaders. We have Glorious Note racing on the outside of T Junction. Back behind those, My Milady, followed by Imperial Bell. At a long break, Master Dealer last of all, but this trio, they're chopping at one another as they race up towards the turn. She's Risque is just in front of Northern Rover, going up 3 wide Spanish Light. Switched out, running on now was Glorious Note, followed by T Junction down towards the inside. And the next one was My Milady. They're spread across the track as they race down towards the 200. She's Risque kicking back in front. Here's My Milady out wide, running on, and Glorious Note between those. It's She's Risque down towards the inside. Out very wide, My Milady and Glorious Note. My Milady has beaten Glorious Note. She's Risque may have got third in front of Imperial Bell, followed by Northern Rover, T Junction, then Spanish Light, and the last one to pull up was Master Dealer. My Milady coming from a mile back. Something had to come from behind because that leading trio, they went helter-skelter and set it up for My Milady, who swamped them down the outside. Number 6, the winner, My Milady, 5.82.10. Glorious Note, 1.40. And I think She's Risque has held on for third, $1.70. A keenly contested race. Well, we had those three out in front going helter-skelter. Spanish Light was there, She's Risque. But it was left to My Milady and Glorious Note, who came down the centre of the track with My Milady, ridden by Jamie Whitney, trained at Warwick Farm by Robert Fishlock. And the winner raced by R.A. and Mrs. J.A. Fishlock, a 4-year-old bay mare. Lord Seymour out of Seafaring Lass. 6-3-1, Glorious Note, trained at Queanbeyan by Miffy Ray. John Scourse, the replacement rider. And 1, She's Risque, trained by Graham Rogerson at Rand McNeil Payne. Now, incidentally, we have a late riding change in race 4, number 9. She's Got Attitude. Kim Bell replaces Andrew Gibbons. So another riding change in the 4th event at Goulburn. On horse 9, She's Got Attitude. Kim Bell replaces Andrew Gibbons. So 6-3-1 on the 3rd event of the day. My Milady, New South Wales, 582.10. Glorious Note, $1.40. She's Risque, $1.70. My Milady, as I said, trained at Warwick Farm by Robert Fishlock, has now had 18 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds and a third, and a 4-year-old bay mare by Lord Seymour out of Seafaring Lass. We'll have more in just a moment.
We certainly will. Thank you very much to Tony. 6-3-1 there. My Milady, the one that was well supported. I think it might have been about $10 into about $5.80. 6-3-1. There's the head-on shot there, and you can see it was a good win. It was out wide on the track. Now, coming up now is Tari Ray. Gorillas Galore at 6.21 for Jess Express. Katie K. Winters at 5.60. 43 for Pretty Melody. Sea Risk at $58. She's Got Attitude 22. Tilsby at $42 for race 4 at Goulburn. All right, let's take you to Goulburn for race number 4 over 1,000 metres. Frisky Dish, the favourite. Here's Tony.
Day let up next. Einar drawn down towards the inside, stands well. Now waiting on Frisky Dish, and She's Got Attitude to move in for the 4th of the day. Thank you, Graham. Moving in well now. Happy Birthday's gone up. Now Frisky Dish goes up, and that will leave She's Got Attitude. Favourite on the tote, little between 1 and 2. Frisky Dish, $3. Happy Birthday is $3.70. Katie Kerr went $5.70. Now the line is just about set. This is the 4th at Goulburn. Einar drawn the inside of the line. Started coming around to release the field. This will be it, stands up and away they go. Now Sea Risk went back to the tail of the field, and Katie Kerr went as the early leader. Taken on out wide by She's Got Attitude and Gorillas Galore down towards the inside. Frisky Dish is prominent, so too is Happy Birthday. Not too far away was Pretty Melody in that group of horses. A long break then, this will be it. Followed by Einar, Sea Risk and Jess Express at the tail of the field. As they race down the side, there's a fair turn of speed on inside the 600. She's Got Attitude just in front of Frisky Dish, running second on the outside. Now they've got away from Gorillas Galore, followed by Katie Kerwent. Going around the field wide was Happy Birthday, followed by Pretty Melody back in the field. A long break this will be as they swing for home, followed by Jess Express and Sea Risk. And Einar is last of all in the straight with about 300 to go. And Frisky Dish has broken away. Frisky Dish is the leader, running on fairly well. Katie Kerwent further back in the field, Gorillas Galore. And the next one down towards the inside, She's Got Attitude, but Frisky Dish is the leader now. Katie Kerwent is trying hard. It's Frisky Dish and Katie Kerwent. They hit the line all close. Maybe Katie Kerwent, but it's very close. Katie Kerwent or Frisky Dish, followed by Gorillas Galore. Then She's Got Attitude, Happy Birthday. Then Pretty Melody, followed by This'll Be It. The next one was Jess Express and Einar last. Another spine tingler here. Katie Kerwent on the outside and Frisky Dish, the two in the photo. Well, Frisky Dish looked home to the world, but Katie Kerwent, ridden desperately by Bobby Alyssa, has lunged right on the line, and there's the proverbial nose in this finish. Now, just having a look here, Frisky Dish, Craig Rickson, trained at Hawkesbury by Wayne Tubb, a 3-year-old bay filly by Zeditive out of Sonora, and the other one in the photo, Katie Kerwent, a 4-year-old bay mare by Kerwent out of Nataraya, trained by Gail Lodge at Yass and Bobby Alyssa. Just watching the replay here, Frisky Dish is in front, but lunging on the outside, Katie Kerwent, as they get towards the line. Yes, maybe Katie Kerwent, but that is across the line. We'll stand by. Katie Kerwent or Frisky Dish. We're just standing by for the numbers. I think Gorillas Galore will get third in the race, trained at Goulburn on the new track by Ken Callaghan and Jamie Whitney. Gorillas Galore is a bay mare by French Current out of Queen Machine. But a good go here, looking at the freeze frame. It does appear as though Katie Carewent will probably get the photo just ahead of Frisky Dish, if number 6 gets it on the New South Wales TAB 561.80, and Frisky Dish was the favourite 231.10. So the judges are having a look at the print. Now in the next race, take out One Arabian Storm. Number 1 is out of race 5, and there are no riding changes. No sign of the numbers yet. Number one, is it? Number 1, stand by. Stand by, number 1. Judges go for number 1, okay? Okay, number 1 is the winner. Number 1 is holding on here. Frisky Dish. Well, looking at that freeze frame, you would have probably thought that the one on the outside may have got there. I'm glad I didn't go for the one on the outside, but is that official, is it, Judge? So number 1 is the winner, Frisky Dish. Is that right? Okay. The judges go for number 1, Frisky Dish. Craig Rickson, trained at Hawkesbury by Wayne Tubb. Raced by WJ and Mrs. S.J. Tubb, G&D Grant, A.G. Bonacera, J. Butchie, S. Chambers, D.T. Graham, B. Glendenning in partnership. A 3-year-old bay filly by Zedative out of Sonora. So Frisky Dish, 231.10. Katie Carewent, 180. Gorillas Galore, $1.80. Runners returning following the running of race 4, and we'll have more from Goulburn in a short while.
Yes, Frisky Dish over Katie Carewent and Gloria's Gorillas Galore there on race number 4 at Goulburn. Now race 2 at Bathurst, Master Joe 190-140. Jack Bayou won, very much like the inside horse, has won, which will make the inside horse number 6. But we'll hold on to our tickets. Number 6 is the outside horse. Okay, no worries. Well, that's fine then. Everything's under control. All right, we did actually, in our wisdom, decide to go early with the numbers of 6-1, but in actual fact, the numbers have been switched around to 1 and 6, and they will be found to be correct. Alrighty, now, but just hold on to your tickets. There's no worries, the one's won it. Glenrock switch at $3.
3 going through on his inside, and the last pair would be about 20 metres off the lead.
Yeah, Yippee-O. He's gone. I'm going to back Jimmy Cassidy, Yippee-O. And also, Rodney, keep your eye on pursuits too. I think the Cassidy brothers might have it between them tomorrow. It's going to be an exciting race.
Well,
but
I mean,
please.
when you look at how well they're riding at the moment, I mean, they're hard to beat. But, gee, Tie the Knot's done nothing wrong by the same token.
Well, paralysing win, wasn't it, the other day? Please don't go around. Don't go around tipping Falante in the Cup tomorrow, Rodney.
No, it was a Freudian slip. Same colours, though.
Exactly right. It's same ownership. Let's go to Goulburn race number 5. Here's Tone.
Lucky Spider, trained at Warwick Farm by Tony Wildman. It's had 2 starts, but it is a very open race indeed. And as Graham suggested, punters having a lot of problems here sorting out the favourite. The favourite is now number 2, Belmount Gambler, at 490 and 220. So the favourite is changing all the time as money goes into the pool. Now Lucky Spider about to move along over at the 1,000. Now Pleasure's Mine about to be led along. That will leave Boches and Fabrics, the last 2 to move in. This is race 5. The 2 is Entires and Gelding's Maiden, race 5 of 8. And of course the big day of racing tomorrow, right around Australia, Caulfield Cup Day. And no doubt a lot of punters will want to back Tie the Knot with Shane Dye, beautifully drawn in barrier 4. Has had a wonderful preparation, and it would be good to see Guy Walter train the winner of tomorrow's Caulfield Cup. Now Fabric is about to move along, and that will leave Boches. Ideal Zam, drawn an inside gate, stands up. The line is just about set now, just waiting on Boches. Over there at the 1,000, this is race 5. Glorious weather. Now Boches goes in. We'll have a start. Pleasure's Mind stands up. Please Not Alone. Long Meadows. Here's the starter coming round towards his dispatch point. Full Deck and Belmount Gambler stand up well. Now they're set. They face up well. Race 5, Goulburn. Now the starter holds them. And away they go. Getting out very quickly was Pleasure's Mine, and Belmount Gambler's prominent. Ideal Zam is driving up along the inside. In deck in that lower, Full Deck in that leading group. Followed not too far back was Fabric. Further back then Lucky Spider, followed by Long Meadows second last, and Boches is last of all. On settling down, and Pleasure's Mine has raced away with a handy lead. Please Not Alone is running second, followed by Full Deck third. In behind those the grey Ideal Zam on the rails. Further back to Fabric, followed then by Belmount Gambler. A break of about 2.5 behind those. Long Meadows racing towards the turn. Lucky Spider's back second last, and Boches is a long last. But around around the turn, and Pleasure's Mine is well clear. Racing past the 400, Pleasure's Mine is the leader. Please Not Alone is running on fairly well. Then Ideal Zam, followed by Fabric down the centre. Full deck behind those, and the widest runner, Bellmount Gambler. But as they race down towards the 200, he goes for this leader, Pleasure's Mine. Please Not Alone is trying hard out very wide. Bellmount Ben is running on, and the next one was Ideal Zam, but Pleasure's Mine has got too much in reserve, and Pleasure's Mine has beaten Please Not Alone. Now Long Meadows, a good run for third, followed then out wide by on the track there by Fabric, Bellmount Gambler, then Ideal Zam. Further back in the field then came Lucky Spider, followed by Full Deck second last, and Boches was last most of the way. Pleasure's Mine, $6.62.40. Please Not Alone, $2.70. And Long Meadows, $1.70. 10, 6 and 5 will be the numbers. 10, 6 and 5. The winner, number 10, Pleasure's Mine, Steve Coleman, trained at Kembla Grange by Kevin McLeod. A 3-year-old bay gelding by Ignatius out of Roman Ecstasy, raced by KJ and LJ McLeod, GJ Payne, B. Robbie, PJ and Mrs. L. Duggan, and Ms. MC Buckley in partnership. 6.62.40 on the New South Wales TAB. Number 6, Please Not Alone, a first starter trained on the new track at Goulburn by Ken Callaghan, 3-year-old brown gelding, French Current, out of Please Tango, Jamie Whitney. And third, number 5, Long Meadows, a good run, also trained on the new track at Goulburn by Danny Williams. A 3-year-old brown gelding by Yonder out of Buckamary, Don't Say Hello Mare, and was ridden by Gary Williams. So number 10, the winner, Pleasure's Mine, beating number 6, Please Not Alone. Third was 5, and you'll find the grey Ideal Zam will get fourth. But the winner, Pleasure's Mine, $6.60 for the win, $2.40 for the place. 6, Please Not Alone, $2.70, and 5, Long Meadows, a good run, made up some good ground in the straight. Long Meadows, it will return $1.70. But an all-the-way win to that winner there, Pleasure's Mine, trained at Kembla Grange by Kevin McLeod and ridden by Steve Coleman, and we'll have more in a moment.
Alrighty, thank you very much to Tony. Pleasure's Mine, the winner there of race 5 at Goulburn. Now, placings at Bathurst, winner there was number 3, Gaston over Aldo.
The move in here at Taree. Moving up now, Roll Stars moved up and Bugle Blues has gone into line. Looks like the
favourite on the tote, Son of Quetta, $2.80. Solid support, Armada Gay, $3.40, $7 XPT. Vivid, $8.50. But good strong support on the tote for Son of Quetta, trained by Clary Connors. And Johnny Scorse in the saddles. Only had the one start for a win at Nowra back on the 25th of September, Son of Quetta. Now the line is almost set, just waiting on, there's a riderless one, Armada Gay it is. Armada Gay, Andrew Gibbons is the rider. It's riderless, about to be let up. Number 4 goes up now, Armada Gay. Trained at Hawkesbury by David Keegan. Now they're just about set. Son of Quetta drawn the inside gate. It's the favourite. Johnny Scorse in the saddle. And of course Scorsey rode a double at the Canberra Cup. Now the light is blinking. The starter goes up onto his ladder. This is race 6, the line is set. And away they go. Now Son of Quetta jumped out very well down towards the inside. Doc Appleby's prominent, so too has helped driving through. Out wide looking for the lead was XPT. Further back in the field then Scarab, followed further back behind those Vivid. And not too far away was Armada Gay. Further back in the field the grey Castellite, followed by Cardwood. And about 4 then Fleece Line at the tail of the field. Settling full into stride as they race down the back. A bit over 1,000 to go. And the leader was helped with the mouth open, keen to go a little bit faster. A length and a quarter in front of XPT, followed by Son of Quetta with the run of the race on the inside. Now Scarab is fourth on its outside. Further back behind those Armada Gay moving around the outside of Vivid. A further length to Doc Appleby, followed by Castellite. Fleece Line as second last. And Cardwood at the tail of the field down the Hume Highway side of the track. They've got about 6.50 to go and a little change in the order. Help leads. Now XPT is moving up on the outside to apply a bit of pressure, followed then by Son of Quetta, who's doing it nice and easily. Around the field Armada Gay runs on. Further back behind those down towards the inside was Vivid. Further back then Scarab, who's lost its position as they swing for home. But around the turn, 400 metres to go. Help shaken up as the leader. XPT is trying hard, followed then by Armada Gay, who's running on. And down the outside, Fleece Line back behind those under a bit of pressure. Getting a run now was Son of Quetta, but Armada Gay raced up in the centre to hit the lead. Son of Quetta down towards the inside is trying hard. It's Armada Gay in front of Son of Quetta as they get near the line. Oh, Son of Quetta down on the inside. Son of Quetta got up to beat Armada Gay in a good finish. Out wide, Fleece Line, followed further back back in the field, then Vivid, followed then by Help Castellite. Further back in the field, then Scarab, followed by XPT, Doc Appleby, and Cardwood. Cardwood was pulling up very quickly across the line. Good finish, but a good ride by Johnny Scorse. Right up along the inside, Son of Quetta, trained by Clary Connors. It looked as though Amada Gay was home, but that needle eye opening right along the inside with Jay Scorse wielding the whip in the left hand has got up, just finished a shade too strongly for Amada Gay, Andrew Gibbons. Son of Quetta, raced by F. Grabars, R.G. Kendre, H.T. Hassel and J.P. Kerr. A 3-year-old brown colt by Sahid out of Quetta. That's 2 starts for 2 wins now, unbeaten. Andrew Gibbons drove Amada Gay to the lead. It's trained by David Keegan at Hawkesbury. And there's a 4-year-old chestnut mare by Flotilla out of Sherry Gall, a sedative mare. And Fleece Line will get 30, pull up very quickly after crossing the line, Fleece Line. Fleece Line trained at Kembla Grange by William Walker, written by Lane Maloney. A 5-year-old chestnut gelding by Nadid out of Dana Star. Son of Quetta, $2.30, $1.30. Amada Gay, $1.40. Fleece Line, $8.40. In a good race, race 6, but a good ride by J for Johnny Scorse, wielding the whip in the left hand. I thought Amada Gay was home, but Jay Scorse on Son of Quetta was not to be denied, and he's drove the horse right up along the inside. So the numbers are 2, 4, 9. That's race 6. Runners returning following the running of race 6 at Goulburn.
Yeah, Jay Scorse, Son of Quetta, the winner over Armada Gay and Fleece Line as they hit the line there at Goulburn. There's the winning post right there. Vagabond Kingdale Spriggs, race 7. Number 7 is the late mail from Rodney. That's the mail that we've got, and it's for Vagabond.
$4. Favourite Forever Blushing at $3.40. $6.90 for Excello. So a good tussle between Forever Blushing and Archidamia as far as the tote's concerned. Intrepid Step in the market, $8.30. Now they're all in. Liner set. Starter goes up. Stand by. And away they go. That was a good level start. Car packed down towards the inside, and Intrepid Step got the best of it. Now Faribachi's not too far away. Eurodoll, and there's Forever Blushing. The rider going right around the field looking for the lead. Excello is following around 2. Back behind those, Santoga, followed by Kisses for Gold by Virtue. A break in the field. Miss Squilla followed then by Princess Maria second last, and Count Covered last of all. The big field races down the side inside the 1200 metre mark, and a good race for the lead, where Forever Blushing is taken on by Excello on the outside. It's Excello and Forever Blushing. They're drawing clear of the field. Intrepid Step runs to 3rd, followed by Santoga on the outside of Carpac. A further break in the field by Virtue, followed by Eurodollar. Archidamia is now towards the inside. Back behind those, Princess Maria, followed by Miss Squilla. Faribachi's well back in the field. And back towards the tail was Count Covered and Kisses for Gold as they make that next turn and leave the back and race down the side. And this pair having a 2-horse war out in front. Excello on the outside of Forever Blushing. Now Santoga moves to 3rd, running on, followed by Intrepid Step and Carpac. A further break in the field, Eurodoll on the outside, then Archidamia starting a run. A long break by Virtue, followed then by Princess Maria. Count Covered as well back down towards the inside. Miss Squilla followed further back in the field, then Faribachi, but around the turn, 400 to go, and Forever Blushing is the leader. Excello's having another go on the outside. In behind those, Intrepid Step running on fairly well, then Carpac locked away on the inside, followed by Eurodoll, and Archidamia is coming down the centre. There's many chances inside the 200, out very wide. Archidamia raced up and hit the lead. Eurodollar's running on, but Archidamia draws clear near the line. Archidamia first, Intrepid Step second, Eurodoll third. Then further back to Excello, followed by Carpac, Count Covered. Forever Blushing couldn't go on. The next one, Princess Maria, followed by Virtue.